want to virtually, I guess, welcome you to not only the NFL but the Sleep Number family.
Appreciate
Uh, yeah, definitely. I know it's an exciting time for you. You excited for the draft? I mean, nervous?
Yeah, just excited. Obviously, just excited to know where I'm going to be at and have some teammates again. Looking forward to it for sure.
Yeah, so I mean, you're in a different position at that time. They weren't throwing my name around in the first round or anything like that. So I would expect you got a little bit more excitement, maybe more nerves. You don't have to give it away, especially not to everybody, but would you say you have a feel of where you go? For a first rounders, would you say like, this team's warm or that team's warm? Don't say the team, but I know I'd like
Yeah,
thought I was going somewhere, didn't go that place, thankfully, ended up where I wanted to be. But do you have a
yeah.
feel?
Not yet, honestly. Hopefully in the next week or few days we should figure out a little bit more and have more of an idea. But not yet. But I know it's all good situations, so it's gonna be all right regardless.
Yeah, that's interesting. Exactly. You said it's all good. It's all about just getting your foot in the door. I mean, whether you're the first one or as I was the eighth in the fourth round, it doesn't really matter about that. It's about what you do when you get in. And so with that, I'm interested. What do you, as you said, you're looking forward for teammates with this whole virtual. I know my favorite thing is you said just getting back in the locker room, having new teammates. I know I went to the locker room, saw Jason Witten, Dez Bryant, some of those guys, and you're like, man, like I played with these guys on the video game years ago. Now I'm in the locker room. Obviously, probably not being able to go straight to the locker room after you're drafted. You're looking forward to just getting in these meetings and getting to know some of these guys you probably played Madden with or what?
Yeah, absolutely, no doubt. I mean, getting to like you said, man, getting in the locker room as soon as that can happen. But obviously, with everything going on, hopefully, whether it's Zoom calls or whatever it is, meeting rooms, virtually, just getting to know guys and obviously learning as much as I possibly can.
Heck yeah, that's exciting. This isn't for a sleep number for anybody, but this is for me asking another quarterback. What do you think your best trait is?
I think mentally, honestly, I think just my preparation and the way I prepare and whether it's on or off the field stuff in general, I think mentally, I think is one of the things that I can separate myself.
That's huge, definitely. Right, processing information. I'm sure 100 million coaches have told you that. Take it from the film room, boom, put it on the field. Right, anybody can throw a nice ball, but processing the information and doing all that. So it's exciting. So prepare. You're a prepared guy. I heard that your parents have pushed sleep on you for a long time. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, my parents were always real strict on me growing up. Like 8 o'clock bedtime, shoot, probably until I could drive, which is crazy. But
Really?
yeah, they were super strict. Just my mom knew.
So we're saying 8 o'clock bedtime, 16 years old, you're in bed by 8.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
That's
obviously
awesome.
with sports, getting in high school, it gets a little bit different sometimes. But I think my mom had probably seen me on my worst days when I didn't get sleep, so she probably knew how important it was for me.
How many hours do you say you get?
I'm 8 to 9. Typically, I can get around 9. I go to bed pretty early usually, so it's been solid.
So you're perfect for this sleep number family then.
Yeah, for sure. The bed definitely helps me out. I've been sleeping great.
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I got into sleep later. I got into I would say the importance of sleep later in my career. It was in my third year when I got and teamed up with Sleep Number, and obviously just the Sleep Number bed allowed me to gain a lot of information and insight. And I realized that I'm waking up tired because I didn't get that deep of sleep, or you know what I mean, or I was restless between these hours. So it's crazy that you're already on that and you've got that edge coming into the game. So I was a little late on it, but you got a head start, and that's exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been super cool.
That's true. That's true. How's that been? I mean, have you still been tracking your sleep or whatever, or keeping up your sleep more? Would you say that during the football season that as you're in training, or less?
Probably more just because, there's not as much going on. It's workouts and mentally and meetings and stuff like that, but it's not, I guess, as time consuming as obviously being in season. So I've definitely had, more time to worry about this type of stuff and focus on myself. And obviously like the bed and this whole thing has helped me a ton. Like you said, just learn as much as I possibly can about it and how, like Andrea said, it could just be used as an advantage for us.
Definitely, it's competitive edge, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Heck yeah, man! I'm excited for you, man. You're in a special time. I can't believe it was 6 years ago for me, but it's exciting, man. I mean, you're in a life changing moment right now. Embrace every single second of it. Honestly, I mean, it's fun and it goes by fast. I know my rookie year. A lot of times people say it'll be more stressful and all this, right? But as you said, you're a mental guy. You're going to lock in on the game of football so much and more than you ever had, and not having to go to class and this, and that. That I mean, I don't know you, but just this little bit of talking, and you say you like the mentals, that's going to be refreshing. Probably is only for football to be on your mind, right? But in the same instance, it can't become you and it can't overwhelm you, right? So you got to make sure you're getting those 9 hours of sleep still. Don't allow that film study to creep into that, because you know what I mean? Because we're perfectionists and you're worried and you're stressing, oh, I want to get more film time. Sleep is where it starts, brother. Mental health, stability, all that starts with the sleep. So, I mean, you're on it. You got some great parents who have put you in bed at 8 o'clock. I'd probably try to stay on that same pattern. I mean, you'll be out of football well early enough to start that at 8 o'clock, and you'll probably be up early. So, yeah, you should keep your bedtime at 8. Tell your parents thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely keep that in mind.
So my favorite memory, probably draft day, is I went fishing. The first day of draft day. No, excuse me. I was down in Toledo Bend on the lake for the whole fishing trip. And like I said, I wasn't planning on going the first round, or they weren't even saying I was going to go in the first round. So first day goes by, you know what I mean? Just kind of fires you up, just watching 32 guys get selected in front of you, and you think you're better than all of them, right? It was tough. And then day 2 comes, but I'm like, hey, this is my day. I know this is my day. And I go fishing that morning, and I catch the biggest bass up to that point, which was like a 7-pound bass that morning. And I came back, I mean, pictures and everything, but I just knew I was lucky. I knew I was going probably early in the second round. At this point, I caught the biggest fish of my life. And to sure enough say, that was the only thing great that happened that day, because I sat there and waited for another 2 rounds to go by just to get picked on Saturday. So it was bitter and sweet. I remember somebody else was picking when my phone rang. So I didn't know it was the Cowboys. But then after I kind of figured that phone call out, I grew up a Dallas Cowboy fan. So to get drafted by your childhood team, it was special. It was bittersweet to wait that long, but 6 years later, it all worked out. So I'm excited.
My parents and my younger brother will be there, so it'll be a lot of fun for sure.
How old's your younger brother?
He's 18, senior in high school.
Sweet. Is it just y'all two or what?
Yeah, just us two.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So he going to college? Where's he going?
He's actually coming here. He's going to North Dakota State. Yeah, he's playing.
Okay.
Yeah, so he'll be up here next summer. But yeah, excited for him for sure.
Yeah, man. The advice I have is, as I said earlier, embrace it. I mean, whether it's nerves that you get, whether it's excitement, whether honestly, if it's fear sometimes can be good, right? Like whatever it is, embrace that emotion and be you. I mean, guys in this league, it's not about politics. So just because you're going to be the first guy drafted, or, you know what I mean, the first round guy on your team you go into, it doesn't mean anything. It's about being true to who you are, a guy that goes in each and every day and works his butt off, earns everything. That's what the guys in the locker room respect. Not the loud mouth, I'm sure you know, but it's the guy that comes in and leads by actions, especially at our position, right? It doesn't matter what you say if you're not walking in those footsteps or in those footprints that you put down or that you're speaking of. So just be genuine, man. Be genuine. Look like you got a good head on your shoulders. So I just say, keep thinking, keep preparing, not only in football, but in every aspect and every step of life outside of the field. You're going to be encountered by a lot of new friends. Think before you allow those relationships to get deeper. As you said, you're a prepared guy. Every aspect of your life going forward, just stay prepared, stay on top of it. You'll be all right. Please use me as a resource. I mean, I'll make sure we get contacts push across and connected, but not only for your sleep and for your sleep number bed, if you need to know how to work your app or if something's not right, I'll be there to help you. But just for all the football, man, and everything you're about to encounter, use me as a resource. I want to be helpful, and I'm excited for you, brother. Good luck every game and every situation, except obviously when you play the Cowboys on whichever team you go to. So.